Rattles Travel Gossip Tea, Tuesday, June 24, 2025. Opening brief. Yo, what's crackin' fam? It's your girl Rattles, your favorite, best in travel channel hosting, diva with a sinister attitude, bringing you the tea on all things travel. Let's dive into the hood tales of the day, keep it real, and keep you entertained. First brief. Man proposes to girlfriend at airport, she says no and storms off, leaving him with a ring and a crowd of stunned onlookers. A man planned a surprise proposal at the Atlanta airport, down on one knee with a ring and a crowd of onlookers. His girlfriend, caught off guard, said no and walked away, leaving him humiliated and the crowd in shock. This dude thought he was living in a rom-com, but he got a reality check instead. He should have known better than to spring that on her in public. Now he's got a ring and a story to tell, but no fiancé. Ouch. Second brief. Couple gets married on a cruise ship, ends up in a food fight. A couple decided to have their wedding on a cruise ship, but things took a turn when the cake was served. The guests started a full-blown food fight, and the newlyweds were caught in the middle. The ship's crew had to clean up the mess, and the couple was left with a wedding album full of chaos. These folks thought they were getting a romantic wedding, but they ended up in a real-life episode of The Hunger Games. The cake was a hit, but not in the way they planned. Third brief. Family uses a school bus for a road trip. A family from Detroit decided to take a road trip in a school bus, complete with bunks and a mini kitchen. They were spotted at a rest stop, and the kids were having the time of their lives. The parents, on the other hand, were looking a bit tired from the constant honking and chatter. This family took road trip to a whole new level. They should have named the bus the Yellow Submarine, because it was a trip, alright. I bet the kids were loving it, but the parents were like, when will this ride end? Wild card brief. Man proposes to girlfriend during skydive, but forgets to put on the ring. A man planned a surprise proposal during a skydive, but in the excitement, he forgot to put the ring on her finger. He had to propose mid-air with an empty hand, and the ring fell out of his pocket during the jump. The girlfriend was left confused and ringless. This dude was like, baby, I got nothing for you. He better hope she said yes, because that ring is probably at the bottom of a crater somewhere. Talk about a free fall of emotions, literally. Travel tip of the day. Always double check your bookings, because you never know where you might end up. It could be a haunted mansion or a water park. Fourth brief. Hotel guest accidentally books a room in a haunted mansion. A traveler from New York booked a hotel room online and ended up in a haunted mansion. The guest reported strange noises and moving objects, leading to a night of terror. Sis thought she was checking into a luxury suite, but ended up in a real-life horror movie. She should have asked for a ghost tour instead of a room upgrade. Fifth brief. Man falls asleep on a train, wakes up in a different state. A guy from Chicago fell asleep on a train and woke up in a completely different state. He had no idea how he ended up there and was confused about the time and place. This dude was like, where am I, and why am I not in Chicago? He should have set an alarm, not a nap. Sixth brief. Airbnb host finds guests using the pool as a water park. An Airbnb host in California returned to find the guests using the pool as a water park, complete with inflatable slides and water guns. The host was not amused. These guests were having a blast, but the host was like, this is not a water park, it's a pool. They should have booked a water park instead of an Airbnb. Closing brief. For that next trip, if you're still looking for those great deals that's hotter than flames, visit breathtakinglagoon.com, no cap. That's it from your favorite hood diva. Keep it cute and keep them wedding proposal off the plane, y'all. Rattles out.
That did not just happen.